Thank you for checking out the Dayton Small Tire Mafia.
$5,000 out. He didn't want none. And then he pulls out $250. I'm like, how the fuck you come straight for $250, right?
Come here often.
Warming the bottle.
Warming the bottle.
Gotta get my baby girl fan.
He was like, bud, essentially find somewhere else to fucking park, you know what I mean? They didn't mind the racing with us, with the certain people. But
Well, how about,
What about the far end of the parking lot? Where's the
park? And we have permission to be there to park at this place. So we are allowed to be there, which means the people that's about to try to follow us, they can't be there, which means we're gonna have to be the ones to enforce that and make sure they understand they gotta leave.
All right, drop me an address.
Right. So that's how it's gonna go down.
same place?
We're gonna be racing, yes, but we're parking somewhere different.
So how are we deciding?
Phil knows the dude, we got permission, but
Go, Phil!
you wanna keep the riffraff out, it's on us.
By the time he does something around here.
By the time he pulled that weight he's got, damn, man. Status he's got.
So that's the game plan. We're gonna roll here in just a few
Even if the
minutes.
cops say something, they can't say shit.
Yeah.
I could literally make him leave.
We don't want you to be here right now, Mr. Police Officer.
The dude that we was dealing with, though, we're gonna be fine anyway. He'll
Right,
be cool,
yeah.
and it's gonna be us, and he'll know us. So that's all good. We're good there.
All right.
So
I just, man, every time I fucking do something, it's always me that's got the balls to say something to these fucking riffraff, and nobody else will. That's what I
Come here. I'm Dave.
No, but
I'll yell at anybody in
you
this
guys are never
motherfucker.
fucking there when shit goes down. Ever.
all right. So that's the deal, man. We're gonna roll here in just a couple minutes, and then we'll get something put together and get it on.
Yell at people in race cars?
Huh?
We're gonna yell at people in race cars?
Absolutely. You ready for
That
it?
sounds like a party. Let's go. lane and old school. Killer Monty in the close lane, old school in the far lane. Burnouts are complete.
Old school versus the world. Let's grudge. What's up, guys? I figured I'd offer you a little insight on everything that went down Saturday night. First place we met up, we had some races that were locked in. The races that were locked in, the people didn't show up. But we did have some other guys show up with some good race cars and stuff, and we figured we could get something off and have some fun. So the first place that we were going to go to ended up being a bust. It was crazy crowded, tons of spectators, a lot of people acting foolishly, motorcycles doing wheelies, burnouts in foolish places. Just, it was never going to happen. Too many kids, way too many people. Cops ended up coming. We got run out of there. It didn't take any time. Second spot that we went to, it was almost the same thing almost immediately. We had a place we had permission to be at. We were trying to lock the parking lot down. There was just so many people, so many cars. It was so chaotic. We couldn't get race cars in the lot. Guys were getting frustrated, and it was a tough night. And then within 10 to 15 minutes being at the second spot, there was 5 cops that had already drove by. So essentially the first area we were at ended up being a complete bust. So we ended up heading back towards home. It's pretty much just Mafia guys at this point. Everybody else kind of bailed, and so we found a spot a little closer to home, marked off 660 feet, and me and Old School and Dave Pageant and Killer Monty decided we was just gonna pop a couple off against each other just to do some testing. The race that you see between us is not a true indication of what Dave's car is capable of. It's an extremely fast car. He's just having some trouble with it right now. Transmission issues, fuel pump issues. He had a pretty rough night all in all. Old School did good. Changes we've made to it have worked out well. And I was able to get some good data. So, you know, that wasn't no hardcore grudge race or anything, you know, with a bunch on the line or anything crazy like that. That was 2 bros going at it, just getting better, getting data. You know, and just trying to make some passes on a night that was otherwise pretty much a wash. So just a lot of cops, a lot of spectators, and a lot of frustrations really. But at least we were able to get some stuff done, get a couple data passes, have a little fun, and you know, make some hits on our cars. So we got some grudge racing locked in for next weekend. Should be running Sean Hendrickson in his Camaro, which I gave you guys a little preview of. Super badass car, turbo LS deal. He's a hitter, so that's going to be an awesome race. Old School to the front, and look forward to talking to you guys again soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it for you guys. I'm getting better at this, you know what I mean? And hopefully the more we do, you know, the better they'll get, and the more you guys will like them. But I appreciate the support. It's been unbelievable. So many of you guys have had so many kind things to say, and seem very interested in what we're doing. So I appreciate that, and we're going to stay on the grind, and we're going to bring you guys a bunch of content. We got cool stuff coming. We're going to be doing some, you know, build videos, some how-tos, give you some tips and tricks, show you what we're doing with the cars, changes we're making. Man, we just got a ton of cool stuff lined up. So y'all stay tuned, and again, we appreciate your support. And if you could, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's grow this thing, you know, and see how far we can take it. All right, appreciate you guys. Thank you.